Today, I'm reviewing a brand new television show that just started airing last week on the SyFy channel. It is called Resident Alien, and it stars Alan Tudyk as an alien who crash lands on Earth. Now, he was here on a mission. I'm not going to tell you what that mission is. I'm going to try to keep from spoiling as much of the show as I can. But he lands in Colorado, and what he has done is he basically murders this individual, takes over his body, well, his image anyway, and he stays in this cabin that's out in the middle of nowhere. And this person that he's impersonating happens to be a doctor. Well, in this town not too far from where the alien crash landed, has a doctor who ends up dead one day. And so they go to Alan Tudyk's cabin to invite him to come into town to examine the body. But he's not a human. He's an alien who looks like this individual, which leads us on a very interesting dynamic in the show. What I'm going to tell you about this show is I find this show absolutely freaking hilarious. I didn't know what to expect going in. I hadn't watched any trailers, but I'm a huge Alan Tudyk fan. I loved him in Firefly. He was great in the show Powerless, which only lasted one season, but he was by far the best person in the show. He has a way of delivering humor unlike many people. I think he's very unique at what he does, and he absolutely makes this show. The best way I can describe this show is Justified mixed as a dark comedy. It's got an interesting vibe to it. It very much feels like a drama, but has some really funny stuff in it. To give you an idea of kind of what kind of humor you're looking for, this alien, when he finally takes over the body of Alan Tudyk's character, he has to learn English. And so he keeps watching this crime show over and over again. And I can't remember the show. It's a show I've never seen, but you'd recognize the music where somewhere in the show all the time they do this dun-dun kind of during the show. And so he keeps practicing this one line over and over again until he masters English. And then he's called in to examine this body and do an autopsy on it. And he kind of realizes that this person was probably murdered. And when he does this, he goes, dun-dun, and everybody in the room is like, what the heck is he doing? So there's lots of really funny humor throughout the show, but it is very much like a drama. There's some very heavy human things going on with a girl who ends up being abused by her boyfriend. And it's got you could tell that the show has a high budget. It's got some great cinematography in it. It does take place in a small town, and they're going to end up showing this small town a lot. So maybe the budget's not as big as I think it is, but it looks like it is competently done. It's very well written. It is very well acted. They're just scratching the surface on this first episode, and I can't wait to see the rest of the season. So if you are looking for something new to watch, and I mean this is unique, I haven't seen anything like this before. If you're looking for something unique that is going to keep you engaged, make you laugh a little bit, has some really well written scenes and great directing, this is the show for you to watch. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend Resident Alien. If I had to give the first episode a star rating on a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably give it a solid 4. I'm tempted to give it a 5, but I don't want to give it. I'm going to wait and see how the show progresses. So once the season is over, well, first of all, leave comments down below. Would you like to see me recap and give my thoughts on every episode? Or would you like to see just an overall episode review, not an episode review, a season review when the season is over? I want to leave that up to you guys to determine whether you want me to recap it week to week, or do you just want an overall review when it's done? But as of today, I highly recommend Resident Alien on the SyFy channel starring Alan Tudyk. Check it out. What did you guys think? If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you will be notified as I have new videos go up.